I can do that? This will change how you plot. Guys, it's time. Yin Yang has done it again. Our favorite mod, Recolor, has just got even better. So, if somehow you still haven't stumbled upon this mod, then let me show you the very basics of what this mod is capable of. The first and the obvious thing, you can change colors of almost all the assets in the game, except for some signature and a few which doesn't allow for the colors to be changed. But with this, in general, you can change a few aspects of the asset: main primary wall of a building, roof, windows and trims in a building, secondary walls, benches, lights, fences, etc. The list goes on. Do note, the frame drops you see in this video are because of the beta branch. It will not be there in the products version. This mod doesn't stop here. It has some handy tools that gives you ease of use and save a bunch of time. The very first thing you will see when you get the mod in the toolbar is a hashtag symbol. The hashtag symbol enables hexadecimal values, which if you want or are curious, you have an option to see that. The next in the line we have color picker tool. So if you have chosen color of a building and you want to test it out and see how it would look on another building or an asset, select the target building, click on the color picker tool. Now whatever asset you will choose, its color will be applied to the building. For example, here I have this building all colored how I want it. Now I can select the target building, choose the color picker tool, click on my colored building, and the colors will be copied over easily. Same thing works if you had a prop or an other asset colored. You can color pick from anything. But what if you want to color a whole damn neighborhood? Well, for that we have this color painter tool. Take it as a brush, which can color whatever you want one by one, or you have a radius tool which can color everything or just the thing if you have the correct filters applied. So you can color buildings, props, cars, etc. In this separate tool as well, you will have some basic option from top to bottom and left to right. Reset tool to reset the colors down below. Picker tool to pick color of the asset you want to copy the colors of. Instance, which is just there, it doesn't do anything. Copy tool to copy the color set to use later on. Then radius tool if you have the radius selection enabled, and with radius tool you get a single color tool to color one by one. Then some filters if you have radius tool selected, and finally the color sets itself. To come out of this, just hit escape key. And if you haven't changed color of any asset ever, then you will see this multiple instance tool, which basically changes color of all the assets which are direct copy of this instant asset. So same mesh, same color variation. And if you have changed the color before, then you will see a reset option here as well. So this was the quick overview of what Recolor does. Now let's jump into what new goodies we have with us. So if you would have noticed, I deliberately looked past this symbol. Well folks, this is palettes tool. Yes, you heard that right. Recolor now have palettes where you can look through and choose from a bunch of pre-made palettes for every channel of the color. So for example, if I use picker tool to select this asset here, then over here you will have a palette option. You can choose any variation you want from the pre-made palettes that is provided for you, and whenever you will place this asset or any other asset, the palettes will be there. Right now you will have to go to the settings and disable the reset, which resets the palettes every time, but this will stay this way for this whole game till you choose or change the palettes by yourself. This doesn't stop here. You see this icon here? If you click it, you can edit the pre-made palettes that are given to you. You will see this menu pop up. Here you can see this palette is called Greenfield, and it can be applied to any of these categories: buildings, cars, props, and fences. Currently, it's not in any subcategory. It's these subcategories like metals, roof, etc. You can even create a subcategory and you will have this new window pop up. So you can name your subcategory, choose the categories, set your locale code, which is basically the language in which you want it to show up. Have a localized name, best to have the same name as the unique name. And then comes the locale description. So if you made a subcategory about UK low density houses, then you can have a description for yourself here regarding that. And at the end, click save. Then comes filter type. It's basically allowing you to choose if you want a particular palette to only be for a theme, so European or American, which is super handy, or filter by packs, where you can choose from any regional pack or content creator pack, services, etc. Or choose zone types, where you can filter by different zonings, different low densities or German medium density, etc. You get a ton of control over what and where the palettes will be applied to. Just like a subcategory menu, we have the locale code and localized name and description over here. And if you want different languages, you can just add via here. Then comes the color stuff. You can see for this greenfield palette, we have these 5 colors from dark to light. Over here on the left, you have an option to delete the color if you hate how it looks. Have a random color be generated if you are feeling wild. And if you like the color, then you have a copy tool. Right beside it, you have your usual color thingy where you can click and choose any color you want. And on the right, we have a powerful tool, ability to control the probability of the colors, which is pretty handy. By default, they will be at 100, which means neutral. You can reduce or increase the probability of that color showing up when you will be placing any asset. If you want to add another color, you have this add a swatch button. Do your thing with your magical hands, and when you are happy with your palette, save it and it will update this greenfield palette. Note, right now, this won't change the color of the assets that already has the color applied. Well, this is fine, but what if you want to create your own palette? That's when you will hit this plus icon here. It will open the same menu that we were on since the past decade, and you can do all the same things that I have been yapping about. Name your palette, select the category you want to use this for, select the subcategory and filter type, whichever is necessary. Write down the localized name and description, choose your required colors, mess with your probability, and once you're happy, save the palette. This version of Recolor is still in the oven and being cooked. There are lots of things that needs to be added or refined, some of which are completing the palette and subcategory editor menu, assign palettes with selected info panel and during placements or color painter tool. Pre-built palettes and subcategories can be edited and deleted whenever they want. There are a lot of things that are planned. There is no release date yet, but the testing phase for this will be opening soon. Make sure to be on the lookout on City Skylines modding server for more updates regarding the mod and the test. This is Recolor version 1.2.0. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, how you feel about the mod and the exciting new stuff Yang has for us. I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new or haven't already. Join my Patreon to support the channel like how these gentlemen are doing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, happy building.